Let me see. Oh, you know those juicy track pants? The one that written juicy at the back.
Why do I not know them? Maybe I'm too young.
I'm not that old, Lisa, please.
Yo.
You know them, baby?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they're like velvety material. So comfortable. They must come back.
So you want them back?
They must come back. And they were low cuts. I've been going to the gym, so
Oh, you wanted to show?
six pack.
They must see.
They must see it. Gym
But
is
still
very
comfy.
yeah,
And
gym is
winter
very,
appropriate.
Winter appropriate. Gym is very hard. I need to show my. But I want them to be somebody's mother. It must show for now. I used to have abs.
You did?
Sure. The thing is, me thinking about fashion, my fashion is curated via the wife.
He was
So-
a hoodie,
A hoodie
track
baddie.
pants, Betty. Before he met me, that was his whole
Yeah,
look.
I'm in tech, so if the hoodie is appropriate, then
It's fine.
See,
Okay, and the second one is, what's your favorite karaoke song?
you want the cheesy answer.
I know what you're gonna say.
There's a song called Tequila.
Give us one line, what does it say?
Dun, 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 tequila. Dun, dun.
Okay, that's your favorite. What's your favorite karaoke song?
My favorite karaoke song. Let me see. Pre-marriage, irreplaceable. Post-marriage, all of me. See what I did there?
Yo.
Oh, okay. Very juicy.
Hi. Well, the thing is, she's not a millennial, but we met in a very millennial way,
Okay.
which means it's online
We met on the internet.
through an app of shady origin.
That is spread through an app of shit. We don't encourage it, but it worked for us, okay?
What is this app?
Guys, we met on Tinder. We are that couple.
Yeah.
We are that couple. We met on Tinder on a Friday night when I wasn't sleeping and he happened to not have been sleeping. I had just gotten my heart for a ride.
Roger, how does Tinder? Swipe right?
Swipe left,
Swipe
swipe right.
So
Yeah.
the approval is the swipe right.
Yes, if you
Yes.
bought swipe right.
Right.
If no, you have to bought swipe right for it to be a match.
So wait, so if you swipe right, so you see his profile and you swipe right, it tells him that you swiped right.
No, not if you. So only if you have premium Tinder. So the thing is, she swiped right first because I came up on her feed. Then it says someone swiped right, like on your thing. Pay 229 rand to pay. Yeah. So then I was sitting there. What was it, like 1 in the morning?
It was 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
by the way. I wasn't sleeping. Yes, I had been provide, guys. Sleep is for happy people. So I my friend actually suggested, he's like, no, you know what, the only way you're gonna get over this person, download Tinder. I'm like, no, it's the ghetto, it's a hookup app. It's like, no, download, even if you go and get a free meal, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, download Tinder. So one night I couldn't sleep. I swiped right, and he paid 229 rand.
To see
Yes.
you swiped right.
Yes. And then got it. Swiped
Now
right.
I live in his house.
It's the conversation.
No, I did.
He did.
Yeah.
And then you speak and
I wonder very quickly. I was like, listen, all of these messages is propaganda.
I thought it was funny because we're
Yes.
nerds. You saw our Lego
Yes.
connection. So I thought that was actually very funny. So we ended up speaking. And then he bribed me. He's like, my house doesn't get load shedding.
oh,
It was during load shedding time.
Yeah.
You should come and visit me. My house. That time, Florida, that weekend, we hadn't had electricity in 2
No
days.
power.
God, is that you?
wow. Okay, so now you guys have this conversation. Obviously, maybe you speak for a while. And when
A
does it
week.
go-
No, a week. We don't have time to waste. There were
Yeah.
bees.
Oh my god. Okay, let's take
With-
it back. when do we get into a relationship?
The next week.
Then yes.
No,
do we get there?
we swiped right on a Friday, technically Saturday morning.
Yes.
And I woke up and went to church. So we spoke, and I told him, I'm like, listen, I'm Adventist, I'm gonna go to church tomorrow. So if you can't get hold of me between this time and this time, chances are very high that I'm at church. So he was like, okay, sharp. And then I came back and then we continued texted. We texted during the week. And then on a Thursday, he said, do you wanna get coffee.
Mm.
I'm like, this broke man,
Only coffee?
only coffee. That time me, I'm there for the food.
Yeah.
And then cause you used to stay in Pretoria. Hey, things we do for love. You used to stay in Pretoria. So he was like, oh no, we can find a mirror spot where we can meet up. So I was like, okay. So I'd been wanting to go to the prison break market. So I'm like, oh no, we can meet there because I've been wanting to
Browse.
go anyways. So on a Sunday, because I stroll, Sabata guys, I stroll on a Sabbath.
Yeah.
Mjolo is for Sunday.
For Sunday.
Mjolo is for Sunday. So funny enough, I woke up that Sunday. So that is like literally a week after we had swiped right. I woke up, I wasn't really feeling up for it, funny enough. So ngavuka, and then I'm just hanging around and I'm like, should I go? Should I not? Should I go? Should I not? And then he texts is like, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm like, ish. So yeah, I was an hour late to our date. Shem, you got me a coffee, it got cold, you drank it, you bought me another one before I got there. But you didn't leave, you actually waited for...
Until you got Okay. And now, when do you progress to being in a relationship?
That day, Liz, I told you, we don't waste
So
time.
on the dates,
We are Papa
first
alone.
dates.
We are Papa alone, Sparrow and guys.
Okay, and
He was holding my hand at the date. I'm just like this strange white man.
Okay, can we please understand? What is going on in your marriage when you're doing all of this?
No, the thing is, we in the week that we'd been speaking and stuff, we had immediately hit. We were like, okay, cool, religion, education, mannerisms, like everything that we hold in high regard when in a relationship. So we were like, okay, cool. Listen, this is treacherous waters. So let's see A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
And we found like we were very compatible across the board. So then we were like, alright, I was like, let's meet up, let's talk. So then when she pitched up and she was smiling like an idiot, I was like, it's fine, we're doing this.
You're like, I found her.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, 2020. No, this is 20.
Yeah, it was the 25th of December, 2025.
No,
Baby, we're in 2026. It was
So it's 2024.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
so 25th of December 2024. Guys,
Yes.
I used to go to Pretoria every weekend.
for indoor.
That's a lot of money.
So I used to go to Pretoria every weekend. So I was like, Indota family, if family can come if they want. If they don't want me, guys, on Christmas Day, I was with my man.
Oh my god. So this is now December. You propose.
Let's call it that. You said to me, baby, let's get married.
Where were you?
In bed.
In bed.
Oh my gosh. And it was just, okay, let's get married.
Yeah, he was like, no, baby, I think let's get married.
And you said yes.
I'm like, okay, let's do it.
And then what happens after that? No, give now.
Oh no, now we are talking, okay, culturally what needs to happen in order for this. Now, guys, I must go to my dad, my Nguni dad, and explain that I met a white man. That time I've been, you know, I'm so Florida. You look for me, I'm not there on weekends.
She's just missing.
I'm just missing. But now I must go to my dad because now it's getting serious. Now I need to go to my dad and be like, bruh.
There's a
And me,
human.
me and my dad are actually pretty close because I'm an only girl, so I'm actually pretty close with my dad. Now I must be like, dog. So you know, this is what is happening.
And how did you take it?
Firstly, he thought it was a joke, so I was like, oh, I'm dating somebody, and He's like, oh, okay.
Hey.
Firstly, I'm like, oh, by the way, he's white. He's like, why?
How do you feel? What did you say?
I was like, he's white.
Hey,
He's
it
like,
happens.
and I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay. When do they want to come? I'm like, no, they will send a letter with
yeah.
my dates, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. Ungabi shook.
Why?
Yeah, but I get it. Why?
Yeah.
No, because my thing is, in the past, I had never dated a white person before. It wasn't really my cup of tea.
And so what made it your cup of tea now?
He's tall. He's tall and he's funny. My mom always used to say
Yeah.
the thing about funny men. The 1 minute you are laughing, the next thing you have their kids and you live in their house. Dangerous also. I think we discussed our things pretty
No, we were prepped like
early
months
on.
before this.
Yeah.
So the thing is, literally, what happened was, like, I sat down with my guys. We wrote the letter, sent the letter. Then we talked budgets, which was ignored, and then, like, then we pretty much picked up my guys, drove there on the day. They'd negotiated. The agreement obviously was made, and then I was introduced.
Yeah.
And then, like, it was no drama.
There was no drama. It's just
Like-
that it rained. But we
That's the
realized
blessing.
rain is part of our relationship. Every time something big happens in our life,
It rained.
it rains. Yeah, it's become part of our thing.
Drama was that a friend of mine had already organized with a cattle farmer. He was like, "Cool, which cows do you want?"
I'm just like my dad lives in the suburbs. Uzosifaka apha inkomo. Yazini.
So now they come, we have to go back and call them, sorry,
No, I was just like, thanks, but
not here.
The thing is, my things happened pretty.
one after the other.
Yeah, because okay, so firstly, so I date this person in like 6 months, he has proposed. We had Lobola in February.
So
Our
month-
Lobola thing is
yeah.
actually coming up on the 16th. We had Lobola in February, and then the wedding was coming up on the 27th of April. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so we-
everything happened. So the thing is, me and were both very analytical people. So we came up with spreadsheets. Firstly, a spreadsheet for a guest list, a spreadsheet for things that we need to pay for,
Timeline,
spreadsheet for
priorities.
timelines, everything that we needed to do. I think now we are qualified wedding planners.
It's not that difficult.
Honestly, as
Like-
long as you have money, ne?
Yeah.
We didn't, but
Yeah, no, but God only knows how we.
well, we paid
funded
for
it,
the
but-
wedding. Yep.
No, the thing is, people overcomplicate their wedding. Because the one thing that we were very adamant on, if you're not financially contributing, you have no opinion.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no. Also, if I haven't seen you in a year, you have no business coming to my wedding.
Okay, and how did people take that?
It doesn't matter.
The wedding happened. and
We're friends now.
Whatever you felt
yeah,
I know, but we didn't really have difficult people when it comes to, because we were very transparent. And the thing is, it's more of, we had a spreadsheet which had things like, we had a whole criteria.
It
Have
had a
I seen?
matrix.
Yeah, it had a metric system because we didn't want to burden ourselves with things. So we had people that were in the green, definitely must come, like the parents and stuff.
Family and stuff.
And then we had people in the orange. We had people in the red.
you guys are
So if the
so-
orange person moved,
Yeah.
ne, we move you up.
Yeah.
So if Orange doesn't register, so
Yes, if you don't RSVP, you get promoted. Well, it worked so well because we were not stressed. It was an
Yeah.
issue of checking every weekend. Okay, how many people have RSVP'd? Okay, financially, how are we doing? And all of that stuff.
No, and even like we did our own floral.
Floral arrangement.
We did all the
The stationery.
decorations, all the stationery we did in house. So a lot of the things was also we had a great the bridal parties
Yeah, they
Were-
did. They were
were-
very handsy. Our friends
Yeah.
really
came
came through for us when it comes to that. The night before the wedding, you know how they're like, no, he's not supposed to see. Me, I slept in the same bed with my husband.
Yes, and like 7 other people.
Yes,
in the house.
in the house. And that time we still had our small Pretoria apartment, which was smaller than our current place. Yeah, but abanye balala phansi, others in the couches, others in the
floor,
study.
the mattress.
Yes, but we all made it work because the night before, all the cocktail food had to be made.
The
The
finger
flowers.
foods, the flowers.
Yeah.
Stationery packs,
pack,
folding,
cutting, all of that stuff. So our
So
friends
we-
actually really did.
Yeah,
come
because we had a bribe, which was basically just a bribe, and then we ran a whole Chinese sweatshop of like 17 people.
Yeah.
All in one place, busy doing whatever needed to happen.
Arranging flowers. Yeah,
you had a supportive community there.
yeah.
Yeah, but we don't really well, okay, we've never really wasted time with friends that don't, because we've always had this theory that you have friends that they'll be there for you until 11 p.m. And then you have friends that will be there 3 o'clock in the
In the
morning,
morning, if you need them, yeah.
like, hey, I T-boned a cow, and they'll be like, I'm on my way.
People kept asking me and be like, "Oh, how are you feeling? Are you not nervous?" I'm like, "Guys, this is not my husband, you know." So I don't really know what to tell you. But it wasn't very stressful because we woke up and we went to the venue.
Yeah,
And him and his groomspeople were putting the stationery on the tables, putting the flowers on the tables and stuff. And we
Yeah, the thing is, everyone complains, no, we were so tired after our wedding, and you're so overwhelmed by it, and things like that. But our wedding, the reception ended, what, at 9?
at 9, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in afternoon, evening
Yeah,
wedding.
like an afternoon, and then like it carried in. So everything was executed to our timeline, except the beginning, which was a little late.
I went on Black Pepper's time.
And
Unfortunately. No,
did you guys have a, what is it called? Honeymoon?
no, not yet actually. We're planning that. I'm telling you, when I say we don't know how we paid for that wedding, we don't know how we paid for that wedding. Honestly, we don't know. All I know is we didn't get into debt for the wedding.
Yeah.
But the rest is God.
Thank
The rest is God, Chef.
So we went back to work.
He went back to work. Yes.
So you mentioned you're Adventist. Dan, are you also Adventist?
So I grew up in the NG Church, so the like Dutch Reformed branch. But obviously, like religion, as we both agreed upon very quickly, is a personal journey. So she was like, well, she's going to go to church, one way or the other. Like, she's going to go Sabbath to church. And she was like, you can join me, you can go find a church you can go to on Sundays, like, you can do your thing. Like, she'll come with. She was very supportive of whatever decision I wanted to take. And it's the praise that I will always sing. Like, she never forced religion down my throat. She never, like, was, like, low-key, like, oh no, but, like, we do this better. We have pop-boiled rice.
On Saturday afternoon, a yellow.
Yeah.
No, my thing is, you know how, again, this is not advice. You know how when we are born into the church, we are told you go to youth camp, you go to Pathfinder camps to find, you must find your person in the church. I tried the church. It didn't work out for me. Again, this is not advice. I tried the church. It didn't really work out for me. But because I remember I reached out to, because now we need to do officiating stuff. And so I reached out to one of my friends, he's a pastor. I'm like, yeah, listen, brah, I met somebody, I'm getting married. So he's not Adventist, he's not baptized Adventist. So I don't know how to go around that part. So he was like, the church, it's not that the church forbids it. Hey, us, we like being technical in Adventism. The church doesn't forbid it, it just strongly discourages.
Yeah, not
So,
recommended.
yes, we don't recommend it. So it's not that we forbid it, but it's something that we don't recommend. So I was like, okay, I hear you, but this is happening.
Yeah.
I hear you, but this is happening. So how do you recommend He was like, no, you guys go find somebody who's licensed, an officiant. You can tell the church if you want. You can not tell the church if you want. It's up to you. But it's not really something that the church says absolutely not on. Yeah. So I don't really know what the official stance of the church is on that. But that was sort of a thing. But guys, this was happening either ways. So
And it worked out.
yeah, no, the other thing is I didn't want to force. Adventism is a uniquely church. But it's a uniquely unique church. Our beliefs are not really the same as everyone. So I didn't really want to usher out that. But at the same time, when I met him, I was very clear on my stance. Yeah. I'm Adventist. This is what I believe in. Because he then went and did his own research.
Yeah.
So I said to him, listen, you can come with. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to be, let's go to church. You can come with if you want. You can go to church on Sundays. I'll come with you. Also, if there's a church that you want, if you want to find a neutral church that we can go to together on Sunday, or if you want to go to your NK church, we can also also do that. But in my head, I'm like, God, please, yo, ngizoyithini le kusibanda. But yeah, no, it was never an issue, because that's something that, because we spoke about very important topics earlier on in our relationships.
Week one, we filtered everything.
Yeah, no, we spoke about finances. How much do you make? It's very important, that one. How much do you make? How do you spend your money? Is there any addictions, any family issues I should know about? I think we spend time dating doing the wrong things. Yeah.
No, because we'll get back to the Adventism thing, because it's just an important thing. Because she told me very quickly on, like, she's got degrees, she's got the skills, she works, she's corporate, but she doesn't want that. And she made it evidently clear. She was like, listen, if you are serious about this, you'll provide for me. I said, that's fine. Because now when she asks for 2,000 rand, there's 2,000 rand.
I still work though.
Yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Because you know what, my salary since we got married is increased by 250%.
Yeah.
So
People love hating on the traditional structure of a household. Personally, I grew up in a family where my dad was the provider. My mom worked, but it was more of she worked because she wanted to, but my dad was. So I grew up in such a thing. And I think it's such a beautiful thing, you know. So I told him, I'm like, eventually, I'm not saying I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and quit my job, but eventually when we have kids and all of that, I'd like to stay home and take care of the kids and all of that stuff. And if this is something, this was before we got engaged, if this is something that's not gonna work for you, I see it.
yeah.
I see it and
And I call it quits.
yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I also wanted to ask, sorry, you make reference a lot to, you speak your language a lot.
yeah.
Dan, do you understand it?
I grew up in Natal, so yeah.
Oh, okay, because I wanted to understand, because I noticed you mix here.
No, I do. Yeah, I do. No, he even has Duolingo Zulu on his phone. Yeah. No, I do speak, because eventually, when we have kids, I do want them to learn Afrikaans as much as they learn isiZulu and they learn English. They can be trilingual. I do want that for
They
them.
can use what they have.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They can use all the languages at their disposals. So I do want them to learn that. So I don't want to stop speaking my language, you know. The same way I don't want him to stop speaking his language.
Okay, it was a beautiful marriage of two people that understand each other.
Yeah, no,
No,
but I
but
was very
we were clear
upfront.
on it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
but the thing
thing.
is, I always say to people, be very upfront. We use dating time wrong. That's why we date for 7 years. Because we
Yeah.
use dating time wrong. So dating time, ask the important things that matter to you. You want to know about finances, ask him straight up, dude, how much do you make? You know, you want to talk about a religion. So you're Adventist, but how Adventist are you? If that's something that is important to you. Are you camp meeting Adventist, or are you going to church Adventist
On
on,
vibes, yeah.
on Sabbath, on vibes sometimes, kind of thing?
Do you not work at all on
Yes,
the Sabbath? Do you
yes.
not cook? Do you not?
Yes, how Adventist are you? Because these are the things that then come up later in the marriage. Do you want kids? How many kids do you want? What's your plan if we can't have kids? I think that's stuff that is important that you're supposed to be asking when you're dating. I got through it the first week, but
But it's very important what you're saying, because a lot of people date for like 5 years and they don't even have answers to those questions. Do you know how many kids your partner wants? No. What do you mean for 5 years?
what have you been doing? Yeah, yeah. Danny's. Danny staring. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say we're in a gray zone that South Africa, or a gray zone what South Africa is not really ready for.
They think they are, but they are not really ready for it. Yeah.
So how do you handle that?
You just be confident in what you decided and what you're doing. The thing is, you don't doubt. Like, I never doubted this. Never doubted us. The moment that we go outside and people are like looking, then I in the beginning, because as a white person, you don't realize certain privileges and certain cultural normalizations that you do go through, because now people are looking at me. And when generally in white societies, if you're looking at me, do you have a problem with me? Like, why are you? But they're now looking at this and then casting judgment on my person. So the thing is, we did go through a period where I wanted to fight everyone.
Yeah,
but
it's true. At the mall, you know, the Tanis will be like, yeah.
So
And
you experienced that.
oh, no, Pretoria. Pretoria is a different world on its own. Yeah. So, in the would look, okay, the would look. So I'm very. When I'm working with him, my brain is off, guys. Like I'm there, but I'm not there.
Autopilot.
Yeah. So you would notice it, and you would get so upset. Yeah. But now,
Nah.
What's one thing that you guys enjoy doing together?
Yo. Pushing time.
doing nothing
Doing
together.
nothing.
Doing nothing together.
No, the thing is, we're both introverted to a degree in the way that we like to spend time. So the way that, like, I like to play video games, for example, and she likes to spend time, say, watching series or reading a book or browsing content, as people do nowadays. But we don't do it apart. We both found a way to do it together. So we'll just exist on the couch or exist outside. If we're sitting on the bench. We've both made the effort to just do our own things together.
Yeah.
And then every now and again we dip over into each other's hobbies and spaces
Yeah.
and things to participate and learn. But yeah, we just existing pretty much has been our
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah, and go out and spend money we don't have. That's also our favorite thing. Go out for brunch, go out for dinner.
We eat our money.
Yes. We live by there's a Nigerian billionaire that said, money not spent is not yours. We work very hard. We even work weekends for our money. So we'll spend it. Well, the one actually very cool thing that my husband does is when we started dating, because he was broke, he bought me those Legos behind you. Because you couldn't buy me flowers as frequently as you wanted to. So you got me Legos because he said they won't die. You know, so they're like my forever flowers. So now it's become a thing. Every time there's a special event, you see, I have a whole collection. I even have some in my study. So those ones I got for Christmas. So he buys me things. But now that he can, he buys me flowers every week. So every week I get a set of red flowers. So that's something that he does very nicely.
Now, another thing that we do is we're both very much integrated in the logic that we think about our person when we do anything. Because it's rare that we're doing something not together.
Yeah.
But when, say, she ends up in Clearwater, she will go and buy me. She walks into H&M and goes to the male section. That's how much we think about our other person. So, me on my way home, I'll stop by Woolies and pick up, cheesecake because she was complaining yesterday she wants cheesecake, or sweet potatoes from that. That's kind of that thinking about your person kind of passively fuels everything.
Yeah, it's nice to know that somebody is thinking about you.
Yes.
Yeah. So he does that very well.
So, what is one thing you like about your partner?
One thing.
I know there's a whole lot. I just want one.
No, so one of the things that I can truly say, marriage is a blessing. But as a man, God says in the Bible, you are half. You need to find your other half. The life that I lived before I met my wife and the life that I live now is not comparable. Even the person that I am now and the person that I was then is not comparable. So the thing is, she, with whatever I'm doing or whatever how hard I'm working, she supports me. She maintains, what you're doing is for this, it's for us, look at where we're going. Within a year we've gotten married, we've moved, we've grown significantly financially, and we're a month away from buying a house. We've bought new cars, we've bought new tech. So the thing is, it's the thing that I appreciate and love in her the most is how she wants more for me, for us, if that makes sense. So the thing is, if I wake up tired, she's there to give me energy. If I come home and it was a tough day, she's there to listen. If I have a problem with the system that I've been working on, she's there to lend an ear and offer advice. Because the thing is, she'll go and she'll sit and she'll watch a YouTube video on a ESP32 module that she has no idea what it does. But now she knows, okay, this thing does this, so maybe your problem is this. Then I go to work and that works, and I'm like, my wife knows 2 minutes.
Now, for me, he's so kind. Like, my husband is one of the kindest people you'll ever come across. He's just such a kind person. In the way that he interacts with my dad, in the way that he interacts with my siblings, in the way that he interacts with my friends, when we meet people at church, he's just this genuine kind person, and I love that about him. And he's so giving. He gives me money. I love that too. He gives me money. I don't have to ask for it. I just wake up. So we're laughing about it. We're like, one day FNP is gonna flake us because he calls it love bombing. So that's the reference on the man. He will send me money, and the reference is love bombing.
Oh my gosh. No, one day it's gonna be a reference.
Yes, I'm like, FNP, when doing the application for the home loan, I'm like, yes, FNP, because FNP is like, oh, give me the bank statement. I'm like, FNP is going to look at your bank statement. I'm like, what the hell is this love bombing thing?
That's very true. Oh, wow. Who apologizes first?
That's not even
I
difficult.
don't do that.
Yeah.
If he's right one time, you would think it's okay to be right.
And who wakes up first?
By far.
What do you do when you wake up?
Kiss my wife.
Kisses me.
Okay. And who is more confrontational? Who's there, baby? We need to talk.
Yeah, that's pretty much you. You'll be like, hey, if I find these socks on the floor again, I'm like,
And who is a better dancer?
she's black. Guys.
I didn't want to say that. Thank you for saying it.
Yeah, like, guys, please. I rented a smoke machine at our wedding
To cover
hide
his
my
feet.
feet.
So
So,
above everything else is my husband, is all of this, but above everything else is my friend, because they say that when it comes to just being lovers, sometimes you wake up and you're not there, if that makes any sense. So you need to be with somebody that's your friend, that even on days where they're very difficult to love, you like them enough to treat them as your friend. So you were always kind to our friend. So he's babe, he's my love, he's my friend.
no, well, firstly, my heart, as everyone can bear testament and witness, you are a home builder.
Thank you. Thank you, baby.
No, but truly, you're beautiful, stunning, my everything, and love you.
I love you. My friend.
Yeah.
My friend.
Is
No,
that me?
thank you for loving me so well and so genuinely without me having to ask for it. I do appreciate all the provisions and everything that you do for us.
The lucrative.
In the lacrosse pots, yo, good job there. But yeah, I know I do appreciate you and everything that you do for us and everything that we have achieved together, because I think we've achieved a lot.
We have.
Yeah, I love you, baby.
Love you to my heart.